coming to you live from Murfreesboro. We got a big-time conference clash tonight. The Rattlers host the Dragons. Last year, Kyle, Murfreesboro come down to Junction City, handled business. Gonna try to get a little revenge tonight. I haven't heard much about Murfreesboro this year. At the end of the day, you're on your opponent's field. I'm looking for a pretty good ball game. And tonight will be the first night that Junction City has the junior high moved up. I think they're going to have 48, 49 kids, Kyle. That's big.
Yeah, that's
a lot of kids.
Yeah, it's big for Junction. Hopefully, we got some that come up that help out. Typically, in past, we've talked about Baker moving up as a freshman, doing what he done, breaking some records pretty quick. So, and one thing that we talked about on the way up here, we're averaging 37 points a game. We're giving up 11, just over 11 a game. I think I seen where we went 13 quarters before Dirks last week without giving up a touchdown.
Yep.
I know they scored quick on us, that one touchdown, and I don't think they scored again until
kind of come out flat in that game.
So Junction's defense has been the story here, a lot this year. We are putting up some points, but Junction's defense is stout this year. Compared to years past, our defensive offensive line have tremendous implications on that. The size, I know there's been a post going around Facebook for the last few weeks about the size of Junction City's line. So,
oh man, yeah, they're finally getting some recognition, which Deuce has had his. It looks like Clyde Lacey, Cameron Murphy, and Brown are going to be the captains tonight. I'll have to get you a roster. That's also Perry. Junction City's going to have on the captains. Like I said, man, you're a big 3A, small 4A in numbers. It's what a lot of people don't understand. I had to correct a couple people the other day on ASN's post. You can't fault Junction City because their kids play football. Everybody comes out to play football, and I credit the coaching staff in that aspect of motivating kids to play football. So it's not like other schools don't have the amount of kids. They just don't play football.
Yeah, and I mean, Junction went through some of that same stuff.
We had 17, 18 kids.
Yeah, we were down. This is Ball's third year. Obviously, the strength program, he's trying to rebuild the program, not in a sense of on the winning side, but just numbers as it goes. So
right, done a phenomenal job. Like I said, he's kind of motivated the kids to get back out there on the football field.
Yeah, and I mean the weightlifting program's still going strong. He's invested in it tremendously, and these kids have too. Obviously, you can see that. So
we're about 2 minutes away from kickoff, waiting to get you who's going to receive the football, and then we'll kick it over until kickoff. They're doing the coin toss right now. Like I said, I'm Burden Cup alongside me, Kyle Sellers. We're the lone two tonight.
Junction City has won the toss.
Junction deferred.
To defer their option to the second half.
So Murfreesboro will. Junction defers. Murfreesboro will receive the first half kickoff. We'll be back in about a minute and a half with some first half action.
Is that playing on your phone? Hold on.
Coming to you live from Murfreesboro, I'm Brennan Cupp alongside me, Kyle Sellers. Hopefully we handle business early, Kyle. I think we got about an hour before the rain gets here.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't prepare.
No. I'm
at
in shorts. I think they had it at a mild 70 forecasted. It was 61 when we pulled in, Kyle.
Oh, yeah, I definitely prepared for the cooler weather, but I didn't. I mean, I do have a rain jacket, but
rain was supposed to hold off till tomorrow.
Wayne
They've got that
Wayne
coming
and
in
Denton
earlier.
and Miss Mason may be not very pleased with us if this stuff gets wet.
Reed Cates has it teed up, ready to go. Like I said, you got to come out a little flat last week against Dirks, Kyle. You got to come out the aggressor. Like I said, Murfreesboro come to Junction City last year, handled business, so you should have a chip on your shoulder along.
It's senior night for Murfreesboro as well, so I mean,
you don't want to give a team any hope.
Yeah, and I mean, they're going to be fired up, especially these seniors on this team.
Reed's going to kick this one. Going to throw the flag over there. I'm not sure.
Maybe offsides
From the back, Judge?
where who
They threw it back here. You can't.
they're counting right now. I seen Byron counting, but I don't know.
Trying to wait and see what we got going on. Maybe they just didn't have the whistle blown to kick. I don't know. Reed's ready to kick this thing off again. Looks like that ball went down to about the 35-yard line where he was. They are going to back him up 5, so it was offsides on Junction City. Like I said, Reed likes to kick to this side of the field. Done a great job on the returns. Kickoff coverage to limit the returns. Here we go. We're ready to do it again. Well, they're going. Apparently, they don't know the rain's coming at 7 or 8 o'clock, Kyle.
I can tell you who does. And I mean, you can get an offsides easy there with Reed. He switches. I mean, you've got these kind of, you swap directions on him, so you slow down a little bit.
DJ Brown and Murphy and Caldwell have been big on this. Onside kick, going to fall on it about the 46-yard line in Dragon territory, yeah. Surprised we didn't go ahead and kick that one deep. Tried to catch him napping. But that's a statement to your defense on your coaching staff there, Kyle.
Yeah.
You trust them to handle business on the defensive side of the football, and that's going to be led multiple kids, but I'm sitting here looking who's closest to us, and that's Nemo Caldwell. Man.
Yeah, I mean,
we're going to go out with a 4-3 front. That's any way you look at it, I'm going to put Brennan Lee back down, go to a 5-2. Any of those kids, DK is going to kind of come down. Going to try to get around that far side, and Dalton Baker, that's back, going to flip it back 7-8 yards.
And we just talked about him coming in as a freshman. Now he's a senior.
Been wrecking havoc on
and I mean, especially the last few weeks. I know 2 weeks ago,
at Gurdon,
he kind of just exploded again last 2 weeks, and
it's a loss of 10 all the way back to the 45 on the Rattlers side of the field. Like I said, you pick your poison, you double who you want, but you're not going to account for everybody. That ball had a chance to go for about 12, 13 yards.
Yeah.
Kyle kind of throwing a little bit.
I think a little bit of confusion. I guess, I mean,
11 headed to the sideline.
And you can't get caught watching in the backfield either. He kind of looked like he was fixing to run there and
crashed down.
Yeah, when it happened, he had a guy come open, and then you're kind of caught in no man's land as a defender.
He had a 12, 13-yard pickup there if he catches the football. It's going to bring in your pass rush, and it's going to be right there to him. And ball's on the ground. Lineman's going to fall on it.
Murfreesboro got it back, but that's Caldwell there.
That was Nemo. Yeah, Caldwell. Nemo with the forced fumble. So your first defensive possession, again, Kyle, we talk about it, kind of rolling the dice really with the onside kick, but at the same time with this defense you can do stuff like that.
Yeah, it's almost like, is it really rolling the dice there?
Exactly.
So, and we talked about it, 11 points a game. That's very, very well. And I mean,
most of those come in one game.
Yeah, 37 from
Smackover.
And you're looking at Mitchell Polk. I mean,
they played their best football that game.
He's in a an electric quarterback, and you're not going to see many quarterbacks like that.
You want it to 2A level.
You know, yeah, especially throughout, you know, who we see anyways.
You got Gray, and you might have a chance. Good
roll there.
Good coverage by the punting team from Murfreesboro. Ball's going to be down at about the 23. Good punt. We'll get our first look at this Dragon offense. DeCorey Larry has been a monster here lately, Kyle. You kind of pick your poison with as many weapons as you have, but that's spearheaded by 1-3, man. He's been something to watch.
Yeah, and I mean, he's used his legs a ton.
Yeah, and he was – last week his passes looked as good as I've seen all year, just a hair long. But as far as just the flow getting into his throws, he looked a lot better. He figures that out.
And we talked early, you know, him keeping his eyes up. When he gets a little bit of pressure, keeping his eyes up, not putting his head down and just taking off and running.
You got DeKyle and Nemo near side. Looks like Zamundre in the backfield with Baker at fullback. DeCorey under center. Gonna get a false start maybe, Kyle?
I don't know. I'm waiting on him to signal something.
Nope.
Defense.
Offsides on the defense.
Offside will be called against the Rattlers.
See if I can get us a roster for Murfreesboro.
I thought you just sent that to me.
I did, but I forgot. Here we go, 1st and 5, same formation. It's going to go to Zamundre. Got a pretty good gap there in the beginning. That's good hard running by Zamundre. 1st down plus a few. Zamundre has really, really improved tremendously this year. Come in with a ceiling that was about as high as any kid we've had in a while, Kyle. Didn't have the season he wanted. Not saying it was disappointing by any means, but didn't have what he was expecting. Same formation, except we got DeKyle and Nemo far side. It's going to go to Zamundre on that side. He's going to break through the initial line, be right at about that 39
yards
line
there.
Yeah. Call it 6, 7 yards, about 7, yeah. You're getting down towards the end of the year, Coach Ball has said it from the get-go. We're going to rely on that big line to get a push up front.
I thought that was thunder over there.
I saw you look up. Bear with us when they get on the far side of the field. It's going to be hard to get you an exact yard line.
Yeah, we're at
about the 40.
Yeah, you can see right now in the screen here, we're about at the 40.
Ball's going to go to, didn't look right off the start. Zamundre using his speed to get around. Down
it's going to be a 1st down, but how is that not a false start?
I don't know. All the way down to the 44. That one looked bad from the start.
I mean, you had
2 or 3 guys.
DeKyle in the backfield. He was still moving, asking.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what happened.
Whatever it was a 1st down. We'll go with that. Back to the bone. You got DeKyle and Gray alongside each other. Baker at the fullback. You got 10 on the play clock. Larry under center. It's going to go to DeKyle. DeKyle going to try to go around this outside. He does. Stiff arms one guy. Puts his shoulder down. You're going to have to tackle him down low. He's still going.
You would think there might be a face mask in there at some
point.
I mean, they had him.
Is that about the 34, Kyle?
Good hard run there. Yes.
Like we said it all year, Kyle. Said it last year. To be a 6'2 frame, DeKyle knows how to get down low, drive his feet, man. He's hard to tackle. He's not your typical 6'2. Oh, there's a flag. Hold on.
Okay.
Gonna get a hold. You didn't get that face mask, but you got the hold. The ball's going to be spotted at the 48. Dragon side of the field. .905 left here in the 1st. Going to split DK and Nemo out wide. We're going to have back to that original formation, Kyle. Larry's going to pull it down. He's got some space if he wants to tuck it and run it. Gets around one guy. Larry's going to go. Larry is still rolling, Kyle. Gets a block from DK. Larry down pretty deep in Rattler territory. That's a good job of DeKylan running up,
Well, and
not blindside blocking.
Yep, absolutely. That's what I was going to say. He had a chance right there to
clean the clock.
but also get a flag. So
yeah, he was going to get it.
That was very smart play by a senior there.
Ball down at about the 18.
They'll have it first and 10 at the Rattler 18-yard line.
18.
Like I said, that was a good play. Good job of Larry kind of letting his receivers take his guys downfield, open it on up. You got Brennan Lee, Jackson Caldwell running the bone here. Larry's going to give to Caldwell. Caldwell's got an open hole in the middle. I can't tell you where he's at. I know he got several yards.
He's about the 5, maybe a little inside the 5.
Like I said, bear with us on this side of the field.
We got our
folks.
sideline reporter down there.
Looks like it's at about the 5.
Number 22, Jackson Caldwell on the carry.
Like I said, when you get to this side, we're not going to be able to tell you yardage and stuff, but in the bone with Brennan Lee and Jackson Caldwell led by Baker. Larry under center, going to go back to Caldwell. Caldwell is going to
walk in. Well, I don't know. He didn't walk in for sure.
It's a touchdown, but there was a flag late. I thought he ran into his own guy.
Well,
official far side is the one that threw the flag. I seen Caldwell bounce, but I thought he bounced off.
Declined. That's a touchdown.
Yeah, it was maybe, I don't know. I seen what happened, but so it's a 5-yard rush, Jackson Caldwell for the touchdown.
Penalty against the Rattlers, number 22, Jackson Caldwell.
Penalty will be declined. Looks like we're going to
For the Junction City touchdown.
keep the offense on the field and go for 2. 8:15 left here in the first. Coach Morphus really has this offense hitting here late in this season too. Gonna give it back to Caldwell. Caldwell. No, Larry's gonna keep it. Larry, not much there at all.
Buddy.
He's gonna walk it in. Good job by Larry.
Well, that's fine. They didn't get to see none of it.
I thought Caldwell had it.
I did too, but I was sitting down trying to film from.
We're gonna step away for 30 seconds.
Go.
We're back here. Reed Cates has it teed up.
Oh, did we?
We just added the penalty on to the
They
kickoff.
said we declined it.
Like I said, anybody watching tonight, send us scores, any good games around the state, and we'll shout those out. Perfect service up here too, Kyle. 5G, full bars. Junction City, it was a personal foul, going to be kicking from the.
I guess maybe a late hit. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what it was on.
he kind of jumped in on top of him after.
Yeah, and tacked it onto the kickoff. So Reed will be kicking from the 45 on Murfreesboro side of the field. See if he just goes ahead and kicks this one deep. 8:15 left here in the first. And he will. It's going to be
Right at the goal line there.
decent return. Finally, Jermaine Kennedy is going to be the one that runs him out with Brennan Lee. Big return there for the Rattlers, but I see a flag on this near side, Kyle. Jackson Caldwell pointing back, so.
Hold.
Yeah.
Hold on the receiving team there.
During the return against the Rattlers.
That'll back. Nice return up. Finally getting some of that late fall, early fall weather, Kyle. Starting to feel nice outside. Seeing the coach, there's not much sideline over here at all. Coaching staff trying to keep the
It's like it's going to be on about the 14 here.
Behind the line. We'll get our second look at this Dragon defense. 8:05 left here in the first.
Kind of got everything spread out here.
8-0 Dragons. Here we go. It's going to try to go hand off on that interior, and that's been a tough place to go. Brennan Lee's going to get low, make that tackle. The senior goes forward about a yard, Kyle, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Going to bring on Duff and Zyreek for Deuce and Lamarion. Curious to see how this Rattler team tries to move the football. They're going to have a pass. Nemo does a good job of getting up, getting in his face. Dalton Baker right there's away. He's going to throw this away.
Oh,
it's Coach Jones.
Look at Jones there.
Look Coach Ball celebrating with him. And then throws a dart out there about 25 yards.
That's going to be showed Monday.
Tape. It's going to bring him at 3rd and long. About the 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9 situation, Kyle. Not the position you want to be on in this Dragon defense.
No, absolutely not.
If you're in offense. Gonna bring a guy in motion, try to spread it out a little bit. Nemo blows his guy up. Several other Dragons there, and ball's just gonna be thrown
out of
5 yards out of bounds. So you've got them. You go for the you go for it here. Baker's wanting it. You go ahead and try to go for the block.
Yeah,
deep.
he's blocked a few this year.
Mm-hmm. Gonna bring on. I heard we're going to go spread on offense. There's what I heard, Kyle.
I did hear that as well.
DQ standards on the field for Junction. Looks like Nehemiah Jones. The rest are Burden. Looks like DJ Brown. Turn guys are Larry. It's a high snap. He's going to get it off. Another good punt. Good coverage there again. Good roll all the way just shy of midfield, Kyle.
49.
So far on the night, Kyle, we're negative yards after 2 defensive possessions.
Yeah, and that's what we've kind of, I mean, we've talked about it and talked about it and talked about it. Junction's defense this year
is legit.
Yep.
In offense, like I said a minute ago, Coach Morphus has them hitting on all cylinders at the right time.
Tons of different formations.
Yep. You got Murphy. Larry, it's handoff's going to go to Caldwell. Caldwell, good job following his block. That was Lamarion leading the way. Caldwell just about got through that. That was Twin leading the way for him. Big pickup.
And you see there, you've got Nemo. You've got Nemo 15 yards downfield blocking.
Yeah, we you weren't there. Last week, Duff on about a 40-yard touchdown run, got out the way, 35 yards out front of the run, cleaned up 2 blockers that could have made the tackle for the long touchdown. I mean, it's stuff like that makes a difference. DeCory's in the gun alongside him. Caldwell. He's going to keep this one, sling it out to Caldwell. Caldwell, good tackle.
Good tackle.
That's not an easy tackle. I was almost anticipating him running through that, Kyle. That was Colton Tidwell on the tackle.
Murphy there, too. He's got to do a little better job. I mean,
blocking.
Yeah, and I mean, I know it's a lot, but, I mean, I'd like to see DK out on that side.
DK's near side.
Try to throw a little block there.
Twin and Gray, far side. Larry's going to drop back. He's looking for DK. He's got him. DK.
I'm not going to lie there. I really think Twin had he had kind of a slant there when he on that.
Yeah,
he went to crack. Well, he went to crack block, but I'm talking about the play before.
Okay.
I think you didn't have a high safety there. I think, and that's one of them things too where you might see Nemo. I mean, if he goes right up the middle, they're not playing a high safety.
It was a first down by DeKyle on about a 9-yard pass from Larry. Larry has Caldwell in the backfield with him. I was fixing to say, when are we going to see Larry's legs again? Good run for. Let's see how many we got there, Kyle. Look like 4 or 5
there, yeah.
That's what it's going to be, about 4. Going to bring on Tavion Jamison, DQ standard. Just when you can rotate big bodies in and out the way Junction City does, man, it's a luxury. And running backs as well. You have about 5 guys that you're comfortable toting the football. You got DeKylan back in the bone. Looks like DeKylan and Gray. Like I said, you just pick your poison with this team, Kyle.
Well,
DeCory under center. Ball was on the ground there. Whistle was blowed. See if
defense.
gonna give him a free 5.
And you know that play right there, you see they loaded that left side up.
Yeah.
You'll see a quarterback sneak in a little bit, go right up the middle.
Yeah, it's and especially in second, looks like about 1, maybe 2. Pretty much do what you want here. And this ball is going to go to DeKylan. DeKylan easily picks up the first down, and he's pretty close to that goal line, and he's in. Could you tell what yardage that was, Kyle?
Nope. I'm going to guess 5 or 6. Like the offense is going to stay out on the field here.
We go back to the bone. You got, he's going to throw. He was looking for Nemo on that inside cross. Larry just going to try to pick it up with his legs. Floats it to the back of the end zone, and if he was in bounds, Nemo has it, and I think he was. We're going to step away for 60 seconds.
Go.
5:11 left here in the first. It's 16-0. Jackson and DeKylan both had 5-yard rushing touchdowns. Larry with a very nice pass to Caldwell right there in the corner of the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Cates has this one teed up at the 40, and he's going to kick. That's a good kick. Oh, ball's on the ground. I think Murfreesboro jumped back on it. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you that was fixing to be a big hit. He was getting low, Kyle. He knew he was in danger out there. That was a perfect kick by Cates.
Yep, put it kind of right in no man's land there to where.
I think that was DJ Brown. He's laid some big hits. Had a couple over at Gurdon, Kyle. He was fixing to lay one. Ball's at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and I think we were watching the. They didn't have no time once the ball come out to get back on the ball.
No, 5:07 left here in the first. 16-0 Dragons. I said DeKylan had a 5 and Jackson had a 5-yard rushing touchdown. Handoff, try to go in that interior. Going to swing it back. He's got a guy. He's got to put it perfect. DeKylan's there. Perfect pass. Looks like it's about the 38-yard line. That's a good play call right there by Murfreesboro. That's a risky, with what you got coming up the middle for Junction City, that's a risky play. But if you can hit it, try to get those safety and stuff's eyes in the backfield.
All it takes is 1 second, one step, and I mean you've seen it right there. DK stepped one spot the wrong way.
Perfect pass all the way down to the 38 in Dragon territory. And look for Murfreesboro's going to pull out all the stops.
I mean you got to, and right now you're down 16. So
going to try to get her on that far side. That was Lamarian that forced that back inside. Not much there. Maybe 2, Kyle. Looks like it's just shy of the 35. That was a good job of Lamarian. Kind of overran it just a hair, Kyle, but forced it back inside.
Jermaine Singleton in on the stop for the Dragons.
Burden's on that far side as well. When you got Kennedy Kennedy's going to step up. But you got DeKylan, man, in center field. Pass situation here. He's got a little time to throw it, kind of sails it. Pretty good coverage there by Gray as well.
You had a
guy in the middle of the field, though.
Yeah, all the way over the
top. Going to bring in Jackson Caldwell, Nemo, and Duff. Deuce, Lamarion. I was about to say, got to have one more come off. Burden's got to come off. We better hurry.
Well, if Caldwell stays, then
I think we've only got 10 on the field.
Yep. If 3, 4 come back off.
Nothing there. Oh, you had 11 out there.
Well, yeah, because you just
You're
sent
in
Caldwell
four-down
back out there.
Okay, well, you did.
Yeah. He sent Caldwell back
Okay.
on. I think let's say because three come off and then Caldwell went on and then
Yeah, right.
Caldwell come back off.
Balls, you're in 4-down territory, just shy of the 35. Dragon territory. Haven't seen the quarterback use his legs yet, but you got to stay true on that because throws the ball pretty well. Caldwell coming off that blitz. You got Nemo on the other side. Nemo just shy. You're not going – with this Dragon secondary, Kyle, you can't float them. Good block by Jackson Caldwell. That's Jermaine Kennedy on the interception. Pretty good hit laid there on the sideline. But, man, dude,
way to jump that route.
You pick your poison.
Yeah, way to jump that route.
Teams are not going to throw Larry's way on the other side. And, man, I don't have stats on me, Kyle, but I think Jermaine's got 4 or 5, maybe 6 interceptions, along with Zamundre and DeKylan.
Yeah, and I mean he was on the receiver's hip the whole time. And
perfect coverage.
Yep. When he had a chance to jump that route, he jumped that route, did what he needed to do.
Pretty good return on it too, all the way down to the.
And that's always
37.
a good. When that happens, getting away with that in high school football, having no flags on the return.
Yeah, pretty good lick later on the sideline. Larry's going to drop back. He's looking for that cross, and Gray, if he'd have thrown it just a hair quicker, and I think that is floated it just a little too much, Kyle. If he'd have thrown it a half second earlier, that was there. Right read, gave the safety just enough time to get back there and make a play.
Great effort there by Gray.
Oh, the ball was thrown. Perfect spot. Just comes out a little earlier, a little less height. Let him run underneath it. It was
he kind of hesitated there for a second. I think if he would have went on the first one.
Watch DeKylan on that far side. You got single coverage, but we're going to get Jackson Caldwell first. Spins out of one. Jackson Caldwell's got some space. Jackson Caldwell, first down plus 5 maybe? Maybe more.
How about 10?
Yeah,
looks like they're
about a
going to be
20-yard
down
run for Caldwell.
Yeah, about the 13-yard line, really about the 10.
Caldwell has shown that he's broke a lot of tackles this year.
Yeah.
Hit the weight room hard. It's noticeable. Hard run. Always been a hard runner.
Looks like maybe the 12 or 15.
Larry in the gun. He's going to pull it himself, pull his own number. Good block here on that outside. I mean, it takes a host of Rattlers to bring him down, but it's about a 4 or 5 yard carry. Call it 2nd and 5. We got 3:34 left here in the first. 16-0. Gonna bring Brennan Lee in for Caldwell, another hard runner. Like we said, we didn't even know Brennan was a running back until this year, Kyle. And
and he's running
to
the
be
ball
a pretty
well.
good one.
Yes.
If you wanted to throw it, which I wouldn't, you got DeKylan one-on-one out there. Brennan Lee up the gut. Brennan Lee is going to house this one. You said it was about at the 10, Kyle?
Yeah, it was close to the 10. Maybe a little inside, but
Brennan Lee is on the board here. Junction City will go for 2 once more, and I think that's a statement from Coach Ball. Let's get out of here before this rain gets here. Lee alongside Larry. Look for DeKylan right here. I wouldn't mind just floating it up there on that outside to him. See. He's going to fake it to Lee and just go right to Nemo
right over
for
the middle.
2. We're going to step away for 60 seconds, and we'll be back. Nemo is unguardable down there. Reed has it teed up here at the 40. It's 24-0 Dragons. 3:29 left in the first. Another good kick, a little bit deeper this time. Fielded it right at the 30-yard line. Jackson Caldwell just couldn't quite get there. It's 32. I think that's Graydon Henry. It is.
Number 25, Bubba
Graydon was
Stetson
helping him up, and he did not like that at all. Knowing Graydon personally, he was helping him up.
Yeah.
You can take offense to however you want to take it, but 24-0, 3:22 left here in the first. Murfreesboro will start their drive just shy of midfield. Looks like the 48.
Got trips.
Going to try to go to that interior. Nemo Caldwell and Zyreek going to clean that up, but he did pick up about 4.
Yeah, they had the defense kind of running around there.
Yeah. Like I said, man, what do? You got to try to put the ball on the ground, but Murphy's going to – Jacory's going to check off, and looks like Murphy's going to come in. He's going to try to hand off back in that interior, and there is nothing there, Kyle. Nemo is going to handle business.
You think he likes tackling like that?
You know, he turned around right there. You'll be able to see it if you go back at that mark. He turned around and looked at Duff, and he's sitting at about his waist. And he thought twice and went back to the huddle. You know, they're huge, man. They tackle, they're very physical. And that's something we wanted a couple years ago, Kyle. Brennan Lee trying to come off that side, had a pretty good rush. Baker, nothing you could
had
do.
Another one from the other side there.
I'd say Baker and Brennan tying that up nice. You can watch all the tape you want on Junction City until you line up there against them.
Physical up front.
You really can't.
Yeah.
You can't replicate that in practice. I don't care who you bring
you look
out.
at 77-3 right there. I mean,
you look at 77-3, and then you got 44.
Who doesn't look the part, but I can
There's
promise you.
Not many kids. Only because he's standing up against a 6'7", 285.
And I mean, you got to look at Graydon too, 32. I mean, he's
They're
had
physical ball players.
I mean,
Graydon has made a tremendous jump this
he's
year.
always in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, 4th and 6, they will go for it. Going to try to go long. Too much air under it. Again, that's great defense by Zamundre. If he would have maybe got a little bit more on downfield, you cannot put air under it with this secondary.
Well, and I mean, that just
That's
gives our
asking a
guys.
lot.
Yeah, and plus that gives our guys time to catch up. I mean, even if we are beat, it gives us a little bit of time to recover.
Like I said, I don't know the total intercept. I don't want to give you stats, but it's starting to add up to be a pretty good number. Zyreek going to come off. You got Murphy. Looks like Jacory near side. That's to Kylan. Don't be surprised later on if we do put the ball in there, you go to Kylan's way if that safety doesn't drop back. Going to get it out here to Murphy. Going to try to get a pretty good block out front by Twin. Murphy's going to sneak out at about, 7-8 yards gain. Good block out here by Jacory Larry. And Murphy, it's good to see him get involved too. A lot of talent on the sophomore. Again to Kylan near side, or far side. Jackson Caldwell in the backfield. Larry is going to get it over there to Kylan. Kylan, host of Rattlers, they're waiting on him. First down pickup.
Takes a few.
Yeah. Junction City wanting to go fast.
Hampton on the reception.
I like it. Getting a little cooler. Trying to run some tempo here.
150 left here in the first. 24-0 Dragons. Larry going to give this to Caldwell. Jackson. It's a good tackle.
2 or 3 there.
First one just kind of held on, waited. That's what you can't do. If you're Murphy, you're going to get called every time retaliating. Kind of gave just a little push, but the guy kind of come up on Jackson, Kyle.
Well, I think Jackson was mad because he was laying on top of it.
And they were jawing a little bit. Murphy come back, kind of gave a little push. Nothing just terrible, but they're going to get you every time. So that'll back them up. It's always going to be the second guy. Another guy that doesn't get enough attention, that up on that front kind of overshadowed, but just size-wise, that's Mosley, 53, does a phenomenal job. Like I said, not the biggest guy, sitting at this right guard position alongside Tavion. He's right there doing the dirty work with the big boys. Got Larry in the gun. Looks like Brennan Lee alongside him. Brennan Lee will get the carry. Brennan Lee got around that outside. He's at midfield. On past it. Brennan Lee still running, Kyle. Not sure if he's going to house it, but it's going to be close. He cuts back inside.
I can promise you he's just not going to run out of bounds.
No, that's one kid. I really don't know if we have a running back that'll run out of bounds. Can't tell
Looks
you
like
what
we get it
yardage
down.
zone.
It looks just inside the 10, maybe at the 9.
.111 left here in the first. Looks like Brennan Lee.
Let him finish it
alongside
off.
Larry. He's got one. Give him another. Baker going to come to this side. Handoff will go to Lee. Lee cuts back inside. Good vision. Good pickup for Lee. Looks like about 4 or 5 yards.
Number 2, Brennan Lee on the
I think
carry.
he got down to about the
So
4-ish.
you can see it better out of that camera than we can
Logan Burris.
just looking down there. Same formation. Lee in the backfield with Larry. Don't be surprised if Larry keeps his football. You like that call? You like that call up here? Larry's going to keep this one for 5.
Number 13, Javoy Larry in the end zone. The Junction City score.
Brennan Lee's also another good blocker to have out front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Another
I mean,
good head of steam in there just to kind of get behind and go.
Yeah, Brennan's following Baker. I mean, I don't know, man. 30-0. Dragons will go for 2. Same formation. Larry going to drop back, slinging. He's got DeKylan, and it is good. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Go.
Looks like Reed has it teed up and ready to go. Hank Wilson in there on kickoff. Looks like Jeremiah King. DeKylan. That's a good one right there. Boom! That's what I'm talking about.
Junction
DeKylan,
has
dude.
the ball.
Yeah, Junction City has the ball, and that's old school. They don't like it. They're going after DJ. We're going to step away for 60 seconds while we have a little time.
one.
Got Murfreesboro, got it all sorted out, going to get a unsportsmanlike. They're still over there talking to the coach, explaining.
Yeah, they're not happy. The whole side of Murfreesboro is not happy, and it's raining.
That's all I'm worried about.
It's
is the
raining.
rain. Going to get them twice. And like I said, no, just go get one. DeKylan absolutely laid a lick there. You call fair catch. I know it happened. Oh, it's coming down pretty good, Kyle.
Brennan, I know this.
At least you're in a jacket.
We got 18 seconds to score 3 points here.
I don't know if you can run. Can you run it in the first half? Looks like we're in the bone. Zamundre Gray.
False start.
They're going to. This one's going to get chippy.
Yeah, I mean, it's still only 16 seconds to go in the first.
It's 32-0 Dragons. Junction City, someone texted me a minute ago and was asking, Junction's not playing around the night. They're playing the standard that you would expect Junction City to play to. Like I said, come out kind of slow last week, man, but they come out tonight. They're hitting on all cylinders.
Fifth quarter tonight is in Harvest Time Assembly of God.
16.6 seconds left here in the first. Junction City in the bone. Larry's going to go right up the middle, try to get that 5 back, plus some. Larry dragging one guy. It's going to take a host of them to bring him down, Kyle. They're starting to get chippy on the bottom of that pile right there, Kyle.
Dragons will carry his first down yard.
That should bring the first quarter to a close. It is 32-0 Dragons. We'll be back in 60.
Go.
We're back here. Rain's coming down pretty good. Good to see that Murfreesboro player get up. Had to have some help, but he got up on his own. Was able to, help them get him off the field. So that's always a positive sign. They're talking to the Murfreesboro players, talking to the Junction players. It was getting pretty chippy. You were starting to see some stuff at the bottom of piles you don't want to see. Good job of these officials keeping this in line.
We need an umbrella.
Yes. Chris Webb, awful greedy. Ball's at the 27-yard line, looks like Junction City. Going to get it out to Gray. Didn't get that block on this side. Good lick laid by Jackson Caldwell downfield. Good tackle there made by Murfreesboro. About a loss of 2. Jackson Caldwell laid a pretty good block downfield.
Tackle made by number 7, Draco.
I'm jealous of the band having that roof over their heads, Kyle.
I'm jealous of anybody having a roof over their head right now. We got trees, a little bit of trees.
I don't know why anyone would come to the game in shorts. 11:20 left here in the first. I formation from the Dragons. They're going to pitch it out to Caldwell. Good pursuit. You're not going to catch him like that, though. Going to get around that outside, pick up the first down, plus a couple. Man, that
22, Jackson Caldwell on the carry. Pushed out of bounds by number 11, Cale Barnes.
get a fresh set of downs. Like I said, you remember last year, Junction City got beat on their home field by this Murfreesboro team. Murfreesboro does not they graduated several, don't get me wrong, but at this end of the day, it's the same school. You're playing with a chip on your shoulder. Back to the bone. Got DeKyle and
Got
a
him.
free 5 there.
Offside against the Rattlers.
Again, though, I mean, you're trying to do anything you can, jump the snap, whatever, to try to get a
Advantage.
jump. Yeah. We'll start at 1st and 5. Back to the bone. Caldwell, DeKylan. Larry under center. Larry just going to go straight forward. Baker getting behind him, trying to push. Not much there.
Number 13, Victoria Larry on the keeper.
Now spread it out. Again, they're doing a lot of that grabbing, pulling, both teams after
Well,
the whistle.
he had him by the legs pretty good
Yeah.
right there, pulling the other way. I mean, I understand. Why don't you get up?
Upset.
So the coach is making an adjustment, go spread here and kind of,
Spread it back out.
yeah, get that bunch out of there.
2nd and call it 4. Looks like Caldwell with Larry. That's a tackle for a big loss. They're going to sling Nemo way down over here after the play.
Caldwell on the carry. Bubba Stinson on the tackle for loss.
It's about the only way you're going to sling Nemo down. There was a kid from Mount Ida that popped Nemo pretty good early in the year. Nemo's been a dude here lately. That was about a 7-8 yard loss. You're in 4-down territory this side of the field. 3rd and 11. Ball's at the 23-yard line. Larry in the gun. He's going to sling it out here to Gray. If you can get around that one guy, Gray does. Keeps them feet churning. Going to be down to about the 17, 16-yard line. Got about half of it.
Number 4 is Demondre Gray on the
Great effort there.
Yeah. Bring it to a 4th and 5.
number 32, Garrett Downs on the tackle.
You could snap it right here and get a free 5, but
I think you can catch him. Yep.
You got him
I'm finna
anyway.
say, I think you can catch him.
back to the bone. Junction will go.
False start will be
Oh, they called a false start, Kyle.
Who moved?
Coaching staff had done sent the wishbone formation up. Everybody thought, crowd thought, players thought. Anyway, we got a 4th and 10. I thought they jumped over here on this left
I
side.
thought 2 of them jumped, one on this side,
From
one on the other
Murfreesboro.
side.
Yeah. Like I said, everybody in here
All
thought.
right, Rattler fans, it's 4th down.
9:15 clock. Larry in the gun, going to try to work that right side. He's got a guy giving chase, did not get him. Larry going to try to get on that outside. I don't think he's got near enough.
Nope. Looks like about 43 yards. Scoreboard just went out.
Got another player hurt, Kyle. We're going to step away for 60 seconds.
We have an official timeout.
They got the Murfreesboro player back over there. Just hope it was the breath knocked out of him, Kyle. Just now, he's real ginger. Just now making it over there towards the cheerleaders, the home side.
I'm just trying to not get wrapped up in these cords.
I'll go ahead and say it, Kyle. I said it last week. Alabama's the best team in the country, and they're showing it right now.
Bet it ain't raining there right now either.
Here we go. Gonna get a look at this Dragon defense.
And Murfreesboro showed some fire.
Oh,
After all that's happened right here, they've showed a little bit of fire.
Trying to get out on Twin. That's not a guy you want to throw at. Good job by that quarterback going back to the middle. He's got a first down plus some, plus a bunch, close to about a 20-yard pickup. He wanted to try to challenge Twin out here, Ja'Cory Larry. That's not going to happen. Great job of staying patient. His line giving him enough time to get that ball dumped off to the middle of the field. Ball is at the 35-yard line. Murfreesboro side of the field. 8:46 left here in the half. 32-0 Dragons. Oh, I thought we got an early start.
Where's the ball at?
Or it was a snap infraction one. Because
they all went. The ball never snapped.
Gonna call it a snap infraction. Wasn't sure if he'd moved it or something, or like I said, for everybody to go on both sides, I thought he picked it up, put it back down. Regardless, everybody was ready to go except the center. It's going to back them up 5, all the way back to the 30. Quarterback in the gun, trying to go pressure on that far side. You got to him. Good job of getting that ball off and just throwing it away because nothing was there, and he had a trio of Dragon defenders waiting on him.
It's going to be second down and 15.
Anybody in the deer woods, if you get a deer, you have a cow, hog, anything you want processed, go see Scott down at Upshaw's on Bethel Road. Scott Calloway does it right. He'd love to have your business.
I'm not going to lie. I thought you were fixing to say send me pictures, and when you threw a cow in there, you about confused me.
Good run there by Murfreesboro, about their best yet. That's Brennan Lee, I believe, on the tackle. Call it 8-yard pickup.
Number 34, Alex Parker on the carry.
No, Scott, he's had Upshaws for about 3 years now, and, man, he's doing good down there.
3rd and 7 maybe here.
Yeah.
They'll bring up 3rd down
If you
and
need a
7.
tree cut, call Howard Cup at Max Southern. You need flowers, call Skylar. Sincerely, Sky.
What about some Oreo pudding?
Call Nana Webb. Here we go, 3rd and 7. Ball's at the 38. Going to try to roll out. Good pressure. That is Baker, and Baker's going to get to him. Woo! That's a huge loss.
Yeah,
I would
all the
think
way
he'd have
back
to
to the
punt.
20-yard line.
Punt it now for sure. I mean, that's about a 17-yard loss.
Tackle maybe number 44, Dalton Baker.
Let's go around Jaden Mosley, DJ Brown, DQ Standard, and I just heard Coach Morphus getting the wishbone ready. Looks like Nehemiah's out there as well. Looks like Ja'Cory Larry, Zamundre back deep to return for the Dragons. So far the punts have been pretty good kick balls. See if he can get into another one. He does. Another good one. This one might be returnable. Gets a good bounce. Twin does. Fields it at about the 42. He's got some
blockers.
space. He's past midfield. Twin going to try to cut back in. Makes a move. Twin runs through one guy. Drags another down to the 30. Big return by Twin. Ja'Cory Larry.
Larry on the return to the Dragons. Number 52, Isaac Smith in on the stop for the Rattlers.
7:34 left here in the half. 32-0 Junction City. Great field position all the way down inside the 30.
We got a flag over there, it looks like, on the far side of the field.
All the way at the line of scrimmage. I saw him talking to Coach Ball. I like to think it's on Murfreesboro.
They're waving it off.
Yeah. Ball's just inside the 30. Junction City back in the bone. Looks like DeKyle and Zamundre. Larry under center. Going to give this one to Gray. Gray
Good
gonna try to run
push
up
by the offensive line.
Good tackle. Down to about the 27.
Number 4 is Zamundre Gray on the carry. Number 52,
Gonna give
Isaac
deep.
Smith, and number 10, Cooper
Zamundre
Caldwell
coming
on
up a
the
little
stop
bit
for the
giddy. About a 4-yard gain. Back to Brennan Lee and Jackson Caldwell in the bone. Baker out front blocking. Oh, that's not going to be this one. Brennan Lee, he's going to house this one, Kyle. I don't see any laundry. Looks like that was about a 26-yard run from Lee.
Number 2, Brennan Lee in for the Junction City score.
Sounds like they're going for an extra point here. Uncover all my stuff.
As
Get
soon
to
as
it.
he kicks it, we'll go ahead and kick it to the radio. 6:48. Left here, we got Reed on for the PAT. Snap's good. Reed's kick. Kind of tiptoed into that one, Kyle. No good. We'll kick it to the radio for 60 seconds.
Point attempt is no good.
Curious to see if we call fair catch this time, Kyle. Because if not, you got 3 heavy hitters over here.
Surely they've learned a lesson.
Well, like I said, you've got 3 heavy hitters with Jackson, Caldwell, DeKylan, and Brown on this side. If I'm 21 or 52, this ball is coming at you, but you better put that hand up.
Oh, absolutely. If he gets it right in here in between 21 and 5 here.
Here it goes. And it's a little bit deeper this time.
Get
Ball's
it,
on
get
the
it,
ground.
get it.
Brown thought he was going to fall under. He could have cleaned him up pretty good there, too. Worked out. Ball's at about the 38-yard line.
I don't think any of them knew what they wanted to do there.
Can you blame them?
I mean, I'm going to throw my hand up. I mean, they done seen it happen 3 times now.
Melvin's going to come in. Melvin's played some big minutes for this Dragon team.
That's where his Murfreesboro's coach there. You got to communicate. You got to say, hey, guys.
It's getting back to that stage. Junction City didn't have people not put their hands up. This team right here has laid some pretty good licks in kickoff. You're fixing to start seeing that again, I think. And if not, it's their own fault. That should have been a false start.
False start will be assessed against the Rattlers.
It's going to back them up 5. Coach Byron Jones done a phenomenal job with this defense, Kyle. And he's everybody's kind of bought in this year, and it's noticeable. Gonna try to come around this side. He's got a little bit of a hole, and he's met by Zyreek. Looks like multiple other Dragons there as well. But
that 70s
laying some punches as they come up. Should be pretty obvious on the film. They're asking Zyreek, but 70 was giving it to him right there.
Pick up of a couple will bring up second down and 13.
Deuce going to come off, get a breather. Baker there again. Boom! DeKylan. What a lick. Pass is incomplete. Oh, they called a penalty on DeKylan.
Well, he just threw another one.
Thought he timed it up pretty well. I'm not going to lie to you, Kyle.
I don't think it's pass interference. I think he.
That's what I'm saying. I think he timed it up. If they call helmet to helmet.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was thinking there.
Well, there was another flag that come
late. In the back.
Their coaches won't. You don't punish kids for hitting hard these days, man. Well, excuse me, Kyle, you do. You see it in all sports now. You can't hit people hard.
Called unsportsmanlike conduct on us.
Good lick laid by DeKylan. There's some cold air there, Kyle.
There is some cold air, some wind in there.
Trying to see if they eject DK, though. If so, he'll sit the first half next week, right? Oh, he's back out there. There we go. We're ready to play. Didn't think they would, but you never know, man.
Hold on, he's hollering at him.
Did they eject him? No. Would they get a sideline warning on that back, Judge, Kyle?
That I don't know.
Only thing I could think of. Ball's all the way at midfield. Looks like 6:01 left here in the half.
They're still over there talking to Murfreesboro.
Oh, he's
coach.
wanting him ejected. He was giving the ejection. He's wanting DeKylan gone. You know what? If I saw a player laying the licks DeKylan's late tonight, I would do anything you could to get him out of there too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I said, the only thing you get maybe is head-to-head, but he timed it up pretty well. And he's playing that safety position for Junction City, who's known for hard hitting, you know. And we're still just waiting, Kyle. We're trying to get everything. Balls at midfield. And again, that play right there, Kyle, Baker was right there in the quarterback's face, almost had his 3rd sack. They're going to have to try to find a way to stop Baker. Brennan Lee is going to make, Brennan Lee slowed him down. It looks like Jackson Caldwell and Zyreek Hampton made the tackle for about 2 yards, maybe a yard. You got Jermaine and DK playing 2 high safety. This team's going to be extremely hard to throw on. And look who there's Verdon. Verdon's on him. Didn't quite get to him. He's just going to throw it away. Good job by the quarterback. Thought Verdon was going to have a chance there. Verdon's played some big minutes, the big sophomore. Going to be 3rd and
9.
Yeah. Looks like Graydon, Duff coming in, Verdon, and Deuce going to get a breather. Again, fresh legs.
You got the play clock down here, 13 seconds.
Wouldn't be surprised if they'd took a timeout, but it's down to 10. They're going to break the huddle. Like I said, you got the timeouts if you need them. You got down to 5. He better snap it if he's going to snap it. He was close. Caldwell, several other Dragons. He slips out of it. Just tries to dive back. Graydon was there to meet him. Jackson Caldwell, if it's not raining, probably gets that sack. Little slippery. Going to back him up 3 or 4 yards.
Should have kept my footwear on that I'd originally put on.
If you need a duck blind built, call Jordan Hammond or Madison Crawford. Both guys do a phenomenal job. They got me one done today. Very pleased with their work. Fourth and 14.
Maybe like a drop kick here, maybe. 3,
You're
2,
gonna go for it.
1. Got a timeout
We're
here.
going to step away 60 seconds with them. Here we go. We're back. Big 4th down here.
Got to stay disciplined here and not jump off sides.
Yeah.
Looks like you're only going to have three down, or technically 1 down lineman.
Caldwell coming off that edge. He does phenomenal at that. Just misses. Junction City going to get the sack. That was Graydon and big Gavin Thurman. Going back to the spread, Brady Britton coming on the field. Plays that center position. Here, Hank Wilson going in as well. Hank, speedy receiver. .456 left here in the half. It's 38-0 Dragons. And this is Junction City playing very good football. Larry going to drop back. He's trying to get a guy downfield. He was wanting to go to Wilson, but he's going to dump it off to Gray. First down pickup +3. Again,
look at 40.
They're twisting at the bottom of the pile, picking legs up after. It's dirty. I would imagine Coach Ball is going to let these starters play through the half, and then we're going to see a heavy dose of subs in the second half, and hoping we get everybody out here healthy. Larry in the gun, got trips far side. to Kyle on near side. Don't be surprised if you see that shot right here. Kyle going to sling it out to Nemo. Nemo, good luck getting him. Runs through one. That's a good tackle. All the way down to about, what, the 6?
He just called a flag on this celebration. We can call a flag on that, but we can't call a flag on 40 twisting Zamundre's ankle.
I can name you 2 of them that were dirty. 70 punching, I think it was Zyreek's ribs.
Coming up out of the,
on a pile. Like I said, you don't like to see it, but at the end of the day, you don't want to get beat 38-0. It's senior night here at Murfreesboro. They're competitive. But I would say the same thing if I see a Junction kid doing it. You don't want to see that kind of football. Ball's back at the 22-yard line.
First and 10.
Looks like the Kyle far side. You got Gray and Hank Wilson. DeCorey in the gun. Light rain still. Jackson Caldwell alongside him. You got 5 on the play clock. Larry's got it. He's going to try to roll to this side. He wants to hit Hank Wilson. One you'd like to see Hank catch. A little bit far out front, but light rain. It's hard to hold on to a football tonight. 2nd 10. Pretty good. Larry's looked pretty good on his throws tonight.
Yep. He's put them on the money.
And he's a little bit he's not rushing them like he was. That's if you're nitpicking, he was just a little bit rushing early in the season, wanting to make that big play.
Yeah.
It's Jermaine Kennedy in at receiver. Larry going to roll out again. He's got Jermaine in that far corner, and that's a very well thrown ball. Jermaine makes a couple guys miss.
Go in the end zone.
Thought he could have just walked in, but Jermaine wanted to make it a little bit more fancy. That was a very well thrown ball from DeCorey Larry. What was the ball on, about the 23rd, about 21-yard strike?
I don't know.
3:50 left here in the half. Junction City's going to go for 2. Larry going to try to follow his block. He's got Caldwell out front. Good block by Jackson. 46-0 Dragons. We'll be back in 60.
Go.
We're back here. Reed has this thing teed up at the 40. 3:50 left here in the half. It's 46-0 Dragons. Next week, Junction City will be playing on Halloween.
Homecoming.
Ball's kicked. Looks like it's going to be right at the go out at about the 33.
He kicked it right where Ball wanted him to.
Yep.
You think they'll re-kick? Think they want us to re-kick?
Say no. Looks like get started at the 35. Looks like Verdon going to get a little pass rush here. He's going to dump it off a little bit behind him. He was going to have, looks like, Zamundre Gray there to make the
I
play.
bet Zamundre wanted that tackle.
Yeah, he had it. He had a full head of steam. He was fixing to lay one.
No, that was the one that.
Yeah. Looks like the $1 billion Dodgers are up 2-0 in the World Series. Looks like it's mid-third over there.
Somebody's salty.
I can't stand the Dodgers. They're going to end up getting something done to baseball in the salary. Which, you know, there's going to be ways around it. You can just defer money. The Dodgers have half their salaries deferred 2040. So, 2nd 10, going to try to hand it off on that interior. A pretty good pickup there. Looks like a pickup of about 6. Call it 7. Is that a flag down or is that a rag? I think that's a rag. Yeah. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 3. Ball's at the 42.
Good little run there.
That was about as good as they've had tonight. It's going to bring in Big Duff. Lamarian hustling off. Good job of Big 7-1 getting off the field there. Going to try to go back to that same spot. Deuce had clogged that up. That's let's go with negative. Good job by 5-4. Took on 2 defenders there, and there was no hole to run through. It's going to bag it up to 4th and 5 at the 40. Really nothing been downfield passing, Kyle, but that middle of the field, you send the receivers, if he can get enough time to have that crossing route in the middle, that's been about his bread and butter. So, they're going to punt it? Yeah. I was kind of surprised.
I mean, you would think after
They're
the
gonna
last one,
take
the last one they went out.
I'll take a timeout. We're going to step away for 60 seconds with them. We're back here. Rattlers will punt it, and DeKylan just about got to that. We're going to see a return. Larry tried to field it.
Junction
Thanks, Zamundre fell on it, kind of bailed Larry out there. Larry was wanting to make a play. Another booming punt. We're going to see DJ Brown in.
He was just never under that ball.
No. DJ Brown ain't going to get some totes at the running back position. He's shown what he can do this year, too. Very explosive. He's a well-built kid, the junior. Tavion Jamison hustling on. Murphy. Looks like Brennan Lee's going to check out. Comes Jaden Mosley. DeKylan. Deuce is going to check out. Looks like it's 2:03 left here in the half. 46-0 Dragons. It's going to be Brown alongside. Is that Jermaine at quarterback now? Yeah. Jermaine Kennedy at the quarterback spot. He's going to hand to Brown. Brown, like I said, not your average
Hold on to the ball.
mercy rule back that you're going to see. But
Good
yeah.
5-6 yard carry there.
Brown coming up a little giddy too. It's going to bring in 10. I believe that Zy Snow going to check in for DeKylan.
Caldwell comes back in here.
Jackson back in. 3-yard pickup for Brown. You got Zy Snow near side. Looks like Gray and Murphy far side. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Kennedy can sling it. I'm sure Junction will keep it on the ground, but Kennedy, he's very well at throwing the football. There goes Jackson Caldwell. Runs through one. You're not going to arm tackle the kid all the way down to the 45. First down pickup. 1:16 left here in the half. It's about as quiet as I've ever heard a game, Kyle. Only thing I can hear is our generator. Clock's running. We got down to about 1:02. Caldwell alongside Jermaine. Jermaine going to take a shot, going to sling it out there to Gray. Well thrown ball. Gray tries to make one guy miss. Good job holding on. That's dangerous when you get tackled like that.
Yeah, especially spinning while you're
Yeah.
going down.
Trying
like
to make
that.
a play, and then you got a guy come over the top. Good tackling by Murfreesboro there. You're going to see Gray Murphy come to your side, but you could see some of Jermaine's arm there, Kyle.
Yeah, good-looking ball there.
He throws a good ball. Wouldn't be surprised if he takes a deep shot. You got 25 seconds to go here. He's going to roll to this side. He's trying to hit deep ball. He had Nemo. He's going to just take off. That's about all he can do. Jermaine can also run it. Spins out of one. Clock's going to run. Runs out. 12 seconds to go. Runs all the way.
2 or 3 extra seconds off, but that's fine.
Runs all the way down to the 31. You can try to hit your big tight end in the end zone here if you'd like. Or you got 2 speedy receivers on this side. You got Zy Snow far
It almost
side.
looks like that's who he was trying to go to there.
He was it Murphy?
No,
Gray?
I think Caldwell was down
Nemo.
there as well.
Got 12 seconds to do it, 31 yards. Jermaine, quarterback position. You got Caldwell alongside him. You got 5 seconds to go on the play clock. Here we go. Kennedy's going to roll back, try to get behind his big guy. He's going to let it fly, and there it is, Kyle. You get to see what Jermaine Kennedy can do at the quarterback position, and Nemo Caldwell.
Great ball.
31-yard strike. Both quarterbacks tonight slinging it well for Junction City. Jermaine, the junior.
There is a vehicle blocking the road down to the new baseball softball complex. If that is you, we need you to move it as soon as possible.
PAT was up and good, but I think we had some early movement. It was Reed Cates on the PAT.
Nope, it was on them.
We'll step back in about 30 seconds. After we're just about set to kick it off, we're going to have to go all the way back down, come over here and talk to Coach Ball, and we're going to have to kick the PAT one more time. Looks like El Dorado Wildcats are in the lead at half, 38-7. Good to see them bouncing back. And we've got the same result. 6.3 left on the clock. Kyle will keep it the same on our board, 53-0. And we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Go.
Kylan Hampton doing just about everything he can, trying to drag Coach Jones on the field. We let him on the kickoff team, but looks like Zyreek Caldwell on this side. Good kick by Reed. Still going, going to get tackled. That'll bring us to the half. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. 53-0, Junction City has the advantage. See what I'm talking about? We're back here with some second half action. It is 53-0 Junction City.
53 degrees.
About 53 degrees as well.
53% chance of precipitation.
It's finally slowed down, but man, they had it being 60. Yeah, they were way off on their degrees, and I fell right into it. I've got an extra small Drake jacket and a dirty towel.
You look like you've been hitting the weights a little bit there.
Good thing I got decent arms. The rest of it, it's looking pretty rough. But here we go.
We've had all kind of people up here coming up laughing at you.
Memory Hightower felt pretty bad about it. She come up here and offered me Richard's jacket, and Richard, he let me know real quick I wasn't getting it. But here we go.
I don't think you're man enough to fill his jacket.
No. Richard's a dude. I'd be honored to wear it. We'll have a running clock here in the second half. They'll kick it deep. Looks like it's going to be fielded by Jermaine. That's not really the guy you want to kick it to. Jermaine, good tackle.
There.
He's not going to bring him down, though. Cannot arm tackle these kids. Jermaine spins out of it. Jermaine, that was a heck of a block. Who was that right there? DJ Brown?
Yeah.
Woo! See if the kid can get up real quick. He is going to. Like I said, DJ Brown has laid his fair share of licks this year. I can think of 3 or 4. Did they get a hold?
Yep.
Coaching staff has the hands full just trying to keep kids back far enough.
Well, I mean, they got 4 foot.
Looks like we're going to have a heavy dose of subs in. Jermaine's in at quarterback. Looks like DJ Brown alongside him. Still a few on that offensive line. Got Zai Snow near side. I think that's Cade Hightower and Murphy. Handoff's going to go to Brown. Brown following his blocks well. Brown shot out of a cannon. Brown spins out of another. Down to about the 27-yard line. Like I said, Brown's not your typical mercy rule back you're going to see. Kids, he can tote it. Just because you're sitting 5th and 6th in the depth chart on this Junction City running back staff doesn't mean anything. Ball's at the 27, same formation. Kennedy's going to hand this one to Brown. Brown right back in the gash in the interior. About a pickup down to about the 22, 23-yard line. Perry's going to come in. Jackson Caldwell doing his best to get back in the game. I don't think we'll see Caldwell again tonight. 2 good totes from DJ. It's going to bring in Perry. Kennedy going to keep this one himself. Dawes is on number. Kennedy full head of steam. Got one guy to get around. He does. Puts his head down. Gets down to about that 5-yard line. Just trying to see if there was anything extracurricular going on down there. It's going to set it up. 1st and goal from the 5. You got Perry at the running back position. Zai Snow near side. Looks like Murphy and Hightower. Far side, going to bring them in tight. Going to stack that far side. Perry's going to try to shoot the gap in the middle. A couple yards, not much there. Kennedy wanting to go fast, and they will. Perry, if he can get around that outside, that's close to a hold there on Cade, and I think they're going to throw it. Got 2 of them, one from the far side, one from the back judge. Yeah, it was a hold. It's going to back it up. Perry had scored it, but like I said, it's going to back it up to about the 13. bring Hightower in motion. He's going to get it to him. Perry out front, pretty good block by Verdon. Ball's going to be down to about the 6 from Hightower. It's Cade Hightower.
18, Cade Hightower on the carry. Tackle number 53, Hayden Gibson.
Gibson on the tackle for the Rattlers. Plenty of time on the clock. Got just under 7 minutes here in the third. Going to bring Hightower back in motion. Kennedy's going to keep this one himself, and that's going to be a touchdown for Jermaine Kennedy. Reed on to kick the PAT. Didn't get it into it again. We're going to stay with 59-0. 6:16 left here in the third. We'll be back in 30. PAT was no good for Reed. Kind of just cooked that.
And it's slick.
Yeah. Kick's going to go at about the 38, fielded by 5. That is Twin on the tackle. That is Ja'Cory Larry. Going to bring him down to about the 36. Looks like
Glad
Gavin
you
Thurman.
said it wasn't raining no more.
Melvin Smith. Looks like Gavin Thurman, Tavion, Burden are your front 4. You can tell Coach Jones wants that shutout. Still has 3 or 4 of his guys out there, especially on that back end with Murphy and Kennedy. You want the shutout.
Yeah, and I mean, they're still young, too. I mean,
yeah,
sophomores. I mean, it's not
Sophomore,
like.
junior,
Yeah.
Kennedy's junior. Going to try to go around that right side. Big Tavion giving chase. Not going to get there.
Don't say that.
And he is going to keep hustling and make the play after about a 4-yard pickup. Good job. Good hustle by Tavion.
Yep. Good pursuit there.
Gavin Thurman, another good-looking kid, big sophomore, 52. You got Graydon, Brennan Lee, and Zyreek sitting at that backer position running a 4-3. Looks like Caldwell and Cade on your corners, and like I said, Kennedy and Murphy on the safeties. Another handoff in the middle, and Gavin Thurman, and looks like Brennan Lee's going to clean that one up just shy of the first down. Third and 1. Second tackle for Tavion. Try to come around this outside. Good job of Kennedy swinging it back into the play, but it's going to be a first down pickup.
That's enough for another Murfreesboro Rattler.
First down pickup for the Rattlers. Miss Mason come up here and took care of us, Kyle. Trying to see where it was going. Looks like Graydon got a hand on him, and then trying to see who cleaned him up. That looks like Melvin. About maybe a yard on the play. Miss Mason was bringing us some rain gear. I don't know if you saw me up here in this tiny jacket. Felt terrible for me. Our Coach Ball say get DQ ready to go. Another good-looking sophomore for these Dragons. And you could tell Coach Ball, they had him kind of pressed on the line. That was a good job of Cade in coverage. Coach Ball getting him a little space, getting him back there. Good placement by Coach Ball.
Pick up a 6. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
And call it 3rd and 2. Ball's at about the, what you say, the 34, Kyle?
Yeah, 34, 33.
In the gun, he's going to drop back, try to hit it. He's going to go in with Caldwell in coverage. That ball is well thrown. Good coverage by Caldwell. He went up, looked for the ball, kind of high-pointed it, and knocked it away. That's a play where Murfreesboro is banking on picking up those 2 yards. You took your shot there down deep. Good coverage by Caldwell. Had a height advantage out there with 5. That's one of their lengthy receivers. Pretty good-sized kid. Caldwell showed good ball skills there. See if you can get a push up front with Tavion and Melvin. You got Gavin and Burden. Had it. Good keep. Good pull down by the quarterback. Gavin had went up just a little too far upfield. Big pickup by the quarterback. And don't be surprised, like I said, Coach Jones, he wants this shutout. Coach Ball does too. And you're going to see DQ Standard come in for Gavin. This should be the last play of the 3rd quarter if they get it off. It's 5 seconds. I don't think they're going to get it off. Yep. No. We're going to step away for 60 seconds with them, Kyle. 59-0 Junction City after 3.
Go.
Ball's placed, it looks like the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rattlers. Ball was snapped perfect. No, he's got time to throw this one, and he's going to throw a dart. Coach Jones and staff do not like it. But that was a well-thrown ball. If you give that quarterback some time, he throws a pretty ball.
Pass is complete to number 20, Caleb Terrell. Touchdown, Murfreesboro.
That's not your typical face of when you're up 59, Kyle, on your coaching staff. You wanted perfection.
Yeah.
Rattlers will go for 2, and you give credit to this staff as well. You could have easily put your starters back there and handled it, but you're not going to risk injury. And that's Jermaine Kennedy, shot out of a cannon. We're going to step away for 60 seconds. 59-6, Junction City has the advantage. Murfreesboro just about set to kick this one away. Looks like we got DJ Brown and Cam Murphy back deep. Jermaine Kennedy far side. You kick it to DeKyle. Another, I mean, don't be surprised if he gets some space. DK takes this to the house. And DK, like I kind of called it, going to have a big return. And DK's going to, man, he's still going, Kyle. That right there is a return. They're going to get a flag on the back end of it. You can see it, man. DK, he's a dude, man. Flag as he was going across about that 5-yard line.
I don't know if he
got a block in the back, maybe. I'm gonna hold. One call for the bone. Get you some names here for everybody coming in. I saw Reagan Williams. It's on his first action. Like I said, that's Torrance, number 20. I've heard good things about him. Am I missing anybody I haven't already called, Kyle? I think that's it. Reagan, and proud moment from George over there, Kyle. You're going to have Torrance and looks like Perry in the bone. Reagan under center. Reagan's going to get it, and he's going to hand to Torrance. Torrance cuts back in that interior. Gets upended, but a pretty good pickup there for Torrance. Elijah Torrance, his name. Reagan going to bring it in.
Number 20, Elijah Torrance.
Other kid I've heard about a lot about is Demarion Williams, another freshman. Haven't seen him in yet. Same formation. 5-yard pickup for Torrance on that first down play. Going to call his number again. If you can get a block on that outside, he does. Torrance, pretty good move there to get on that outside. Should be a first down plus a little bit. And as I just said, I think that is the Williams kid right there, isn't it, Kyle? 21 and 50. Let's see here. It's Caden Gibson. We're going to see just what Demarion Williams, George Williams, has raved about this kid. They said if you can get him in some space, you're not catching him. Good-looking kid, sitting at about 6 foot. Just a freshman. Reagan Williams taking his time, got 10 on the play clock. Gets under center. He's got it. Ball's on the ground. Reagan's just going to have to try to get it out to Williams. Long strides. Williams, you can kind of see the speed there. Ball was on the ground, still going to go for positive yardage. About what, 7, 6?
Yeah, that's what I would say.
6:44 left here in the ball game. It is 59-6 Junction City. Junction City driving. Looks like a 2nd and 3 from where we're at. Demarion Williams and Torrance in the bone. Looks like Reagan's under center. Looks like DJ be leading the way. Here we go. This one's going to go to Torrance. Good hard run.
Behind him and powering.
Yeah.
Like we're up close to the 5 there.
Nehemiah Jones in for Junction City and Christian Miller. Big shoes to fill there. C.J. Miller's brother. Same formation. Demarion and Torrance running the bone. Still Sherman in as well. This one's going to go to Williams. Williams going to try to get around that outside. If he cuts back inside, slips. He had it. Wet field down at what, at the 1? Right at the 1. That was going to be an easy score. Williams, like I said, wet field, couldn't quite get it underneath him. Same formation. You can pick your poison here. You just got to shoot a gap if you're the Rattlers. And it will go.
Brown.
There's a flag that come out after he crossed the goal line, I thought, in the backfield from the white hat.
My goodness, it was quick enough. I mean, it wasn't quick enough for a hold or nothing, huh?
No, ain't no way.
He's counting.
How many kids are on the field?
Yeah, but it was a fumble.
Rattlers will take over. Like I said,
penalty will be declined. It'll be first down, Rattlers.
I'm not sure what. It had to have been too many men on the field.
Yeah, he was counting. But, I mean, it was a fumble anyways.
You were sitting at 6 inches from a touchdown. I figured we'd have. Must have dropped the snap. All I can think of.
I think it was a little fullback trap or fullback dive there, and I think it was just so quick that I don't think 6 ever had the ball.
Here we go. We're under 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. Rattlers have it. About the 1. Steven Johnson in at backer. Looks like Jeremiah King as well. He's going to be, going to try to throw it, try to get it downfield. Cade Hightower in coverage. Pretty good coverage there by Cade.
Pass is incomplete. It'll bring up second down and 10.
Cade's given up a good 6 inches there on him, and still played it well there.
It's going to bring in Braden Hardwell, the sophomore. He's going to come in for Jermaine. Good game from Kennedy once again. Gavin Thurman coming in for Verdon. Under 3 to play. Like I said, you got next week at home Friday. It's on Halloween. Going to try to get that quick pass out there, and that's good coverage. Who was that on the tackle, Cog? Did you get a number? That was Hardwell. Right off the bat.
You got
Lafayette County next.
Murphy out there.
Believe it's Lafayette County next week at home for homecoming, and then one more game, senior night. I think it's on a Thursday. And then we'll get ready for some playoffs. Should have some home games, at least 2, hopefully 3, before we head to the Rock. Just over 2 minutes to play here in this one. It's 59-6. Going to try to throw it deep, and he's going to try to burn DJ. Pretty well thrown ball. Like I said, you give him time. He hasn't had time to throw it because Baker and them, the pass rush from Junction City. But you let him sit in the pocket, he's got a very good arm.
Tackle made by number 6, DJ Brown. That's enough for another Murfreesboro Rattler.
1:38 left here in the ball game. .23 left in the ball game. Here we go, getting ready, trying to get the football off. That was a rough attempt by the official trying to get it off. Going to try to get it to his big receiver, and Murphy jumped that one just over him.
Bobbled it.
Yeah. I think he was anticipating on Murphy to knock that one down.
Pass is incomplete. It'll bring up second down and 10.
Under a minute to go here in this one. Like we said, we will be broadcasting next week game from home. Should have D. Wood and Derek back for that one. Hoping for a good crowd. And if everything goes well, we'll be out of there early and going trick-or-treating.
Good tackle there.
Again, that's a couple of good tackles. That's Braden Hardwell. Just checked in the ball game a few minutes ago, and he's made 2 big tackles. Ball still shy of midfield. Looks like it's about the 44 on Murfreesboro's side of the field. For those who wondering, Alabama will be playing South Carolina tomorrow at 2:30.
Nobody cares.
Kyle, you watch him. He's going to try to go deep one more time. They might get the 15 on that one. I think Kay got there a little early.
A little early.
I like it. That'll be the ball game. 59-6. Junction City has the win tonight. We'll see y'all in Junction.